Welcome, Pisces, to your beginning of the month reading for December. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. A few messages for you. See how the beginning of the month is going to treat you. Remember, time is fluid, and whatever message isn't good for you, go ahead and throw it away. It's meant for someone. Take what resonates. I will be throwing out a few messages. Looks like right now it does look like you're having a little bit of a decrease in a professional assistance. So you might feel like whoever was helping you within a certain scenario has now backed up away from this scenario. You might also have fired a company. Like, let's say you were working with a loan company and you're getting ready to fire these people or let go of this personal assistant. If you are working at work, it does look like there is going to be a lack of personal assistance. So however you want to see that, there's going to be definitely a decrease. Either they're not going to come in as much as they were before, or you're just not going to need their assistance anymore. And, you know, you're just going to feel like, I just don't need it, right? I don't need them as much. Listening to your higher self because you had a conscious lack of understanding what was going on within this situation. I think that when it comes to this personal assistance or whoever this person was that was supposed to be there helping you out, there's something that's confusing. And I think they confused the situation, or there was too many small underlining things that were going on within the situation, especially if it had something to do with a loan company or something. So you're pulling out of that situation. Okay. So it would be a good time to pull away from that situation because it's just going to continue to get more confusing because there's something that they did not tell you that's going to come back and could bite you in your ass. Okay. Any other messages, please? The overall message, though, is a decrease, though, and it does look like you are playing it safe. So you are playing it safe from things that are hurting and people who are not treating you very well as you're getting ready for a great achievement. I think as the time goes on, you're going to feel like you're hitting that milestone more. You're going to feel like you're actually, you know, on the road that you're supposed to be on and not having to really listen to all this gab around you. I just feel like there's a lot of noise. I just feel like right now you're surrounded by a lot of noise. Noise is not helpful. Noise is a distraction. And I think you're just kind of sitting in the background. I feel like the noise, a lot of it's from family, friends, work. The outside is just noisy. And just feel like you're just kind of playing it safe right now. Honoring the road that you're on. So I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, you're coming to your own milestone. Not whatever they're trying to achieve or whatever that is on the sideline. It's more like about what you're doing, right? How I'm getting through things. The people around you, let's look at the people around you right now. I just feel a lot of noise. I mean, you know, a noise is just noise. It's just loud. And half of it's useless information. Right now you're getting a big break. Somebody owes you money. They know they owe you money, but they're taking the back road. And they're being very two-faced about the situation, trying to tell you, I'm sorry, you know, after Christmas or something, you know, it's just been too much, and there's that noise again. Okay, well, you know you were supposed to pay me. But then we're also talking about this professional assistance over here, too. It's kind of interesting that, you know, that loan company. So take that how it resonates. But I do feel like you feel betrayed. Somebody's betraying you. Somebody's pushing you in the wrong direction with your kindness. There's a lot of disappointments and a lot of broken promises right now around you. And I do feel like they're trying to ghost you in this situation. But, you know, it's kind of funny, though. It's kind of like, you can ghost me all you want, but I'm just kind of kicking it in the background anyways, because I already kind of see it coming. So their abrupt silence was already, it's already seen. It's almost like you already knew that was happening. You could feel their, you know, Mm. Yeah, you've already emotionally detached from the situation, so what's the difference anyways? You know, I only feel like they only did that because they felt you pulling away, you detaching, because you were doing your life changing moments, you're doing what you need to do, and they're sitting over here doing all this nonsense. I don't care if it's a big company, I don't care if it's a person, you know, it doesn't matter. But they only left and left you hanging because they felt you, like I said, emotionally detached from the situation. But money wise, your money is moving. I like it. Lessons learned from certain situations. So the decrease, is actually becoming more of a positive now, isn't it? Which is very interesting because a lot of times we see the decrease and we're like, no, right? But no, it's actually becoming a positive because you're like, yeah, decrease in my emotional value of you taking advantage of me. Yeah, that's a positive. I don't need to put myself out there. I'm decreasing. My nonsense radar over here is going crazy, so I'm pulling away from that nonsense. So I really see that as a good thing. And where the decrease is coming from all the nonsense, you're actually having a big break and having an increase in the things that are making you smarter, work harder, doing better, money coming in. You don't want to pay me what I'm worth, but I'm getting it over here and I'm learning the lessons along the way. A lot of it is what all of this nonsense is. Yeah. Achieving the goals, missions accomplished. It's almost like you're just learning all this shit. It almost is financial stability. You've already got it locked in. So whatever the professional assistance was, that's no wonder you don't need it anymore because it's saying you already have it locked in now. So those of you who were using that personal assistance, that's why you decrease their hours or whatever's going on is because you've already got it. You've already bounced. See, you're already bouncing back. So that makes sense. Or maybe they know that, and maybe that's why they're pulling back. They're saying, you already have this, Pisces, you don't need this. Huh, interesting. This is a very interesting reading. Just be careful of your toxic influences and energy vampires. But we get that a lot for you because you're water signs. Water signs always pick up a lot of energy when it comes to vampires, right? You guys are very empathic. Empaths always get that. There's those empty promises again. So somebody is definitely exaggerating the truths, and that's where the energy vampire is coming in. That's where that two-faced is coming in too. But that's where you're that poker face. You're like, yeah, I already seen that shit coming. Don't tell me. Yeah, you have mirror, mirror, so it's like you've already faced your truth about this situation to yourself. That's where you take a stance back, kind of like look in the mirror and say, okay, well, let's look at this from another point of view. And you did, and that's why you're playing it safe. That's why you're doing what's going on. And it's just crazy because you're bouncing back from all of this. And it's almost like, yeah, it's pushing you in this other direction. Intuition. You're going to get these messages from this person who wants you to trust them, follow them, use their guidance. But they're two-faced. I wouldn't do so. Especially if they're going to get ready to ghost. Sitting there having you leaving shit hanging, and then they're going to want to come back and say, hey, I already seen it. Okay, guys. It's crazy. Like I said, the two-face could be the professional assistance for some of you. Take that how it resonates with you because it's kind of interesting because it feels like it could be the same thing or it could be two separate meanings. It's going to be harder. Sorry, guys, I have a cold, so I'm still fighting this from a couple of days now. 222 in alignment with connections, friends, and romance. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interest. It is piqued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. Okay, 777, out of this nonsense comes good luck. And we see that over here with the big break, with the bag secured. Honoring the path was because that's why. So it's like you're pushing on this side. So it's like as this is going away and decreasing, as you're pushing that away, the big break is coming in saying, yeah, because you're pushing that backwards. Pushing on one to make the other come in. Ooh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Okay, guys, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.